Whoops, which way am I sitting? Hello, wind believers. It's Renee, the Practical Shaman, coming to you from beautiful Whidbey Island tonight. Oh, how are you doing? I am beyond joyful today. I've just finished writing the 28th Inner Wind, and it's really exciting because when I finished up this last wind, it kind of put everything into perspective. And what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to show you how to release one of your wind knots. And something that several of us have found already is that just putting the intention out to release one of the knots, to let some more wind into your life, sets it moving. So even though it's tonight that I'm getting to show you the practice of it, I had set my intention a couple days ago to do this, and lo and behold, the writing started to flow. I finished that inner wind. Now I have a few more chapters to write, and then I get to start the rewrite. So all in all, I need this wind to keep blowing in my life here a little bit more. So, and the wind is blowing a little bit out here tonight. You can see the Saratoga Passage right behind me. Let's get started. We're going to start by blowing in the wind whistle. And tonight, let's call in the wind that I just finished today. Let's call in Vegemate, the Latvian wind mother. Wait until you read about the Latvian winds in the Latvian mythology. It's really fascinating that for centuries, the priests and the missionaries didn't really want to go live in a place where the ocean froze over and there were swamps and harsh winds. But even in the harshness of the wind mother lives there. So I think that's pretty exciting. So let's call in Vegemate. And as I was calling in the winds, like the birds have lined up. But this week I've seen this eagle keeps flying overhead, and last night the 2 eagles and a hawk flew over. Maybe we'll be that blessed tonight. So when you tied your wind knots, it wasn't in the first instructions, but we realized you better tie a knot on one side or mark it with some red or something so that you would know which side the most powerful wind is, so that you didn't turn your life upside down without good cause. So the wind that I'm going to release tonight, the knot that I want to release tonight, is that steady wind that's going to give me the impetus that I need to write. And that's the wind we're going to let go first. So if you have a wind whistle, make sure you call in the winds. If you don't have a wind whistle, you know, I've told you, you can sing, and they call the wind Mariah, Mariah, Mariah. They call the wind Mariah. And Mariah's a mother wind too. And and there's another, besides for the Baltic wind, there's another wind. The Basque wind is also a mother wind. And I'm not going to make any big leaps of ideas here, but maybe the wind is just that divine emanating feminine. And how cool is that? We're going to know as a group because you're helping me with this exploration. I think we're birthing this as a community, and as we release these wind knots, we're all learning together, and that's the cool part. We tied this wind knot, and now we're going to set it free and see how that it impacts our life when we add a little wind to it. You can do it with your breath. If you have a wind whistle, do it with your wind whistle. If you don't, I'm going to show you. So we're going to put, the intention that I put into this wind was to give me smooth sailing in my writing, to give me a smooth, steady wind that was going to help me finish the book. So I'm going to just set that intention free. And I'm going to release the energy out back into nature. Wow. For those of you, I can feel that energy. There was just like this stillness of this energy that was released. Maybe you can see it, those of you who are a little more sensitive on the camera. But let's thank the Latvian Vegemate for coming and assisting me with this writing process. And with you, whatever it is that you're releasing into the atmosphere with this first wind that you release. Thank you. And I'm Renee Baribeau, and I'm the Practical Shaman, bringing you a breath of fresh wind tonight. Oh, and as I did that, all of the winds in the meadows are starting to blow, and wishing you the best of weeks. And please go over to the Wind Believers wall and let me know how this experience is going for you. It's you, your work, that's helping me do my work. So I can't do it without you. So thank you very much for being part of this Wind Believer group. Have a good evening.